Hey everybody, Steven here, and today I'm doing an unboxing and sound test for the MOVO VXR10 microphone here. So I have the Sony A6400, that's what I'm actually recording this on, and I'm using the built-in mic right now. So I'm sitting roughly 2.5 to 3 feet away from the camera, so this would be the sound quality. I'm in a closed room, this is my bedroom here. There's not a lot of external noise, so for anybody that's maybe doing vlogs and things like that, that's kind of the general setup that I have here. Now, with this, I was looking at the Rode Video microphone, and I've been looking at a bunch of different reviews. That one's, I mean, it's, I don't know, 15-20 bucks more than this, but I figured I'm just going to take a gamble, try this out. I had seen some comparison videos, and they were pretty close with the sound quality. Just going from the built-in microphone here, and then just getting any type of microphone is going to be some type of upgrade. This doesn't have the best microphone from all the different reviews that I've seen and just the videos that I've actually recorded myself. So wanted to start small and then maybe down the road actually bump up to something that is a little bit more expensive. I paid, I think, 38 bucks for this. It wasn't expensive at all. Now, I do want to note that I'm actually going to be using the little side bracket here to put the microphone on the side. That's one of the major complaints with the Sony A6400 is that if you're actually going to hook up any type of external mic and it goes up on the top, you're actually blocking the LCD screen there. So like I can actually see myself up top right now. I'm not going to be able to see that if I actually put this up on top. So I'm going to get this set up and then I'm going to get this all linked up. And so when we click over, I'll actually be using this for the microphone and I won't be using the built-in microphone here, and then just you can do the comparison between the two just based off the switch there. So let's go ahead and click over. Alright, so this is the MOVO microphone here, and I haven't messed with any settings. This was just plugging it in and just recording here. I did check to make sure that it was on, but other than that, this is just the audio itself, which gets a huge boost compared to the built-in microphone here. Now, with this, I mean, we have the wind blocker here. You actually get a cool little bag, and you actually have two different cables here that you can use with this, I guess, just in case you lose one with this. But I do like that with this case. I am going to do a quick sound test as well, where I'll actually have the TV going on in my house, and then I'll walk outside and just to showcase a little bit of the difference between being in maybe an area that has TVs going or anything like that, and then going outside. I don't typically vlog in restaurants or anything like that, so this isn't something that I would actually go do, so that would be hard for me to try and get set up, but I'm not going to do that. But I will showcase when there's kind of just ambient noise around you and how well this actually works here. And I do like the fact that it is on the side and it's not blocking the LCD screen at the top. So let's go ahead and click over now. We'll have that video test for ambient noise in my house and then going outside. Alright, so I'm downstairs in my house right now. I have the office playing in the background, which is behind the camera here. I'm about the same set distance from the camera as I was upstairs. So we're looking at that 2.5 to 3 feet away. So with this, we'll actually change directions now. So now the office is playing off to my left. So hopefully we can tell a difference with this here. And then I'll turn this way and then let's see if we can see it. So then it's right over there right now. So this is just a test for noise being around and how well the mic picks up, in terms of maybe I'm out and about, maybe I am trying to record and there is some type of noise in the background that I don't want to completely capture so that we can still hear ourselves. I can tell you with the built-in mic, it's capturing all of that. So, and I'm going to make sure that the levels are even in post. So we're really just looking at the sound quality. How well does this pick up? And what does it actually sound like in terms of just bass and treble and all that other stuff versus the other one, the mic itself with this, it just sounds really, really flat with the built-in mic, and just how vibrant does this actually sound. Now, it's a cold, dreary day outside here in Oklahoma, so we're gonna go outside. It is a little bit windy, so I am going to be using the wind blocker here, so we'll try that out as well. So let's go ahead and go outside now. All right, so I'm actually in my backyard here, so trying to keep it that same set distance. It is windy right now, it is cold. You can see the tree in the back here is actually, you can see the wind is moving the tree right there. It's not incredibly windy, it's like 5 miles an hour, but I do actually have the wind blocker on right now, so this is what it would sound like with that. And then I'm actually going to take this off now, and then we'll see what it sounds like without it on. All right, so this would be without it on. This would be the sound quality for that. There's a gust of wind right there if we're gonna pick up on any wind with this and what the difference is gonna be. Now it's not incredibly windy out here, so it's one of those tests I'm just gonna have to wait for it to get incredibly windy to really try this out. But for right now, there is a breeze, so hopefully we can tell the difference between this being on and then this being off. All right, so that was the kind of ambient noise mic test and then the outside test, both utilizing the wind blocker here and then without. I did check this in post really quick in Premiere Pro, and I was surprised at how much this kind of like broke up, the audio broke up the second I actually removed this. Like I said, it's only like 5 miles an hour in terms of the wind speed outside right now, but it was enough that, I mean, this is a must if I'm going outside. And it's small form factor, it's not massive. I've seen some that it just like branches all the way out. Like, this isn't that bad. Now, I know for some people just having anything on it, it's gonna be the thing where it's like, hey, it's kind of attracting attention. But I think if anytime you're whipping out your phone or whatever it is and you've put out in front of you and you're recording yourself, that in and of itself is already kind of attracting attention. And most people at this point don't care, just because it is so commonly done now with people vlogging and things like that. So not an issue, but I do like the fact that this blocked the wind as good as it did. So with this, I paid the 39 bucks for it, basically 40 bucks for it. And I do have the left side bracket here, so I think that's a must, so it's not blocking the screen. That was really nice to be able to hold the camera and then still clearly see myself on the screen here and not actually be blocking that, which was really nice. Especially because as I was outside, just waiting for the camera to autofocus and make sure that I was actually well lit. So it wasn't actually focusing on the background where I'm completely dark, right? It would actually change that, so I would actually be well lit with that. I'm not gonna be able to see that if this thing's blocking the top there. So the bracket itself was 20 bucks. I'll make sure links for both of these are in the description so you guys can pick that up. In terms of choosing this over the Rode Video Micro, I just saw videos, like I said, that they were pretty comparable, and this being the $15–20 less was just something like, all right, I get to save a little bit of money. And the other thing is how this actually mounts on the camera itself. The holder, right, like the bracket that the microphone actually fits in, is very secure. One of the downsides I saw with the Video Micro was that it actually would like bobble. So it wasn't, I don't know if that was just maybe they got a bad one or maybe Rode fixed it. I don't know. But it just seemed like that was one of those things I didn't want to have to deal with. This is very secure on the side, so that's something that I don't have to worry about as well. So another plus for this. So that is it. If you liked the video, hit the like button for me. If you have any questions or comments also, definitely let me know in the comment section. Maybe there's something that I didn't cover, or you're like, hey, could you do another test? Could you go into a certain area, or could you go out in public and do it? Maybe something like that where you guys really want that, and I'll make sure I get that done for you as well. But if you want to continue to follow along with all my content, hit the subscribe button for me. Thanks so much for watching.